Grunkles. All right. It's time for Leon B. Or like Leon B's nuts. I am glad you enjoyed it. You probably missed as much as I did. Because I missed a lot. I also don't know how I triggered the ending. For those who aren't in Twitch chat, the context is a gritty playthrough by Alexund. The creator of the game actually wrote an official walkthrough on GameFAQs, and it's up there. I know for sure I missed stuff because the game actually has like straight up minigames and stuff, and I didn't stumble across a single minigame. So, I don't know if you're in the same boat as I. But it's got a lot of hidden secret shit. Apparently. So that's why I want to do a second playthrough. At some point in the near future. I think there's 3? Yeah, the ending just seemed to unlock for me arbitrarily. Like, it was very sudden and abrupt. It was weird. But hey, if you got everything, you got everything. Cool. That means you did better than I did. The ending for me just randomly popped up out of nowhere after about an hour of stream time. It was actually kind of amusing. Because I had played the game for about an hour, and then I went on a BRB, and then I came back from my BRB and like clicked on like 1 or 2 things. And then after clicking on the 1 or 2 things, the ending happened. So there was only like 5 minutes left in the game. It felt very surreal and bizarre. It was very weird.
In the midst of the T-virus outbreak in Raccoon City, Claire Redfield succeeded in escaping from the city, along with one of the only other survivors, a young girl named Sherry. However, behind their escape was the lone survivor of the Raccoon City Police Department, Leon S. Kennedy.
That moment when you accidentally tear a hole through your shirt, it's great. Thankfully it's on like the lower side, so like I don't care. It's like a trash t-shirt that I just wear around the house, but still. Annoying.
What have we got here?
I also love this line.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Ghoul Guts and I used to quote that to each other back and forth all the time.
Man, what a mess. What could have done this?
Oh.
What was that? What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move. Don't move. No!
We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer.
Grady goes, you know, it just occurred to me that the list of people who survived the Raccoon City incident was a real fuck-ass group. A rookie cop, a college student, a literal child, and a spy. But also, a pharmaceutical company mercenary, a second pharmaceutical company mercenary, a veteran cop, and eight fucking nobodies who nobody gave a shit about until Resident Evil Requiem was a thing.
There! Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you. You okay?
Still in one piece.
That maniac's got wheels!
Oh no. Grady, you would be wrong. There's a note from Nikolai that takes place post Raccoon City in Code Veronica, if memory serves.
Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
At least I'm pretty sure. Oh, ta 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 ta. At the same time, same place, you have to survive this nightmare to know the true end. There's also apparently a note from Sergei to Nikolai in Umbrella Chronicles. But I don't know. But I'm pretty sure there is. I could be mistaken. But I remember reading that at some point and being like, oh, I guess he survived. The only thing I know that's I'm pretty sure is the canon part of 3's ending. At least ye olde 3. Or at least I'd like to think it's canon, is that Barry was the helicopter pilot who got Jill and Carlos out of the city. And in that ending, Nikolai can or cannot die. It depends on if you decide to kill him or not. Like with the rocket launcher. And if you do decide to kill him, I believe that is the only instance where Jill actually kills a human being. At least up until that point, anyway, that we know of. It's entirely possible she killed people, you know, as a cop, and or in her time in the military. Even though her time in the military is bullshit. Oh no. But I mean, to be fair, also Greedy, like Capcom has fucking dropped so many goddamn plot lines and plot threads and supporting characters throughout the years, so it's kind of a big giant pain in the ass to make sense of everything. Like, you remember Wesker's organization from Code Veronica that we thought was going to be the next big bad, and then they never really make an appearance ever again? Or they made a big deal about how Wesker took Steve's body, and then that never happened really ever again? And now seemingly we have the BSA is evil, and it's probably not going to get referenced in Requiem because it's just like, fuck it. Or they have that like new umbrella thing from 7, and we think that's setting up for Village, and then it's not a thing.
Hey, get over here! Hurry!
It's great.
I'll drop you a rope ladder. Grab onto it. Come on, just a little more.
Oh no, not that guy.
Off me! Stay back! Don't come any closer! Stay back!
You know, you'd think this cop would have known better to shoot them in the head, but homie's an idiot. Hey Mason, not much. What's up with you? Grady, what is missing though from this scene is Ye Almighty Kendo and Claire's ponytail getting shot off. Get out of here. Get off me! Nice. Enjoy the chillin'. Does he have another one? No. Exactly. Greedy goes, yeah, this series really does like to introduce new and interesting plot threads and then drop them like a hot potato with a spider on them. And yeah, just like every new character, I think you can count on like one hand the amount of characters who were introduced in a game and then made a subsequent appearance in another game. Okay, we read this in Scenario A, so there's no point. I have not, no. I've played the Tomb Raider Legends way back in the day. And I played the 2013 Tomb Raider. But I haven't really played much else. I did pick up the remastered collection, but I never got around to playing it. One of these days. Right now we're basically in just pure horror mode. For spooky season. And we're in specifically pure Resident Evil mode for a Capcom creators contest. But yeah, I always thought Carlos would make an appearance again, Billy would make an appearance again. Sheva seemed primed to come back again. It took fucking forever for Rebecca to come back again, which is wild, and then she only appears in a goddamn movie. It took forever for Barry to come back again, and it's Rev 2. I recall this left side door is also locked on B scenario, right? Yes. I remember as a kid I really wanted to see Billy again. I liked Billy a lot, but then again I was also really into the tribal tattoo thing because I was a huge From Dusk Till Dawn fan. I was like, oh my god, he's got a tribal tattoo on his arm? That means he's cool. But I suppose realistically, if any character was not going to come back, Billy would make the most sense because, you know, kind of fugitive in hiding. Oh, fuck! Get out of here. That's true. Every single person in chat is cute. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Oh, wait, I do. Get away from me. Oh, I also just remembered I did play a little bit of Tomb Raider Anniversary as well. Do I eat blizzards from Dairy Queen? No, not really. I don't think I've been to a Dairy Queen in, I don't know, better part of a decade, maybe longer. What? Oh, right. No, yeah. I was not too. I was. Yeah. Stop it. I was not close enough. Gimme. Give me that key. God damn it. You know, also with all the Resident Evil prototypes that have kind of been like leaked, I would love it if a prototype of Zero on N64 got leaked. Even though I'm kind of pretty muted on Zero as a whole, seeing Zero in like this crunchy 90s pre-rendered background would be really neat. Froggy, how's it going, dude? ReactBot, say hi to Frog.
Nah, I'm good.
Wow, ReactBot, that's rude. You say hi to Frog right now.
Legit mood.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Say hi to Frog.
I like that.
Oh, he likes you, Frog. Also, ReactBot broke somehow.
Love the aesthetic.
Yeah, Frog, ReactBot loves your aesthetic. Classic ReactBot being a piece of shit. If it makes you feel any better, Frog, he's given me lip all sorts of times, all over the place. This is OG RE2, specifically Resident Evil 2 Director's Cut, or not Director's Cut, Resident Evil 2 DualShock Edition, specifically the version that is available on PlayStation 4 and 5. So this has the battle minigame and arranged. What kind of ice cream do you like to eat, man? I don't know. Chocolate's pretty good. Cookies and cream is pretty good. There's a whole bunch of different flavor. Haven't really had ice cream in a hot minute either. What do you mean, what do you get, Frog? Got green herb. Should be 2 more green herbs down here, but I think I should backtrack and dump them. Although, you know, we'll mix 2 of them and do the other. What is special about this version of RE2? Well, this version of RE2 was the initial PlayStation 1 re-release. So I don't know if you know this, Frog, but the original version of RE2 did not support the DualShock controller, specifically the analog stick and or vibration. Same thing with the original versions of Resident Evil 1, specifically Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut. So Capcom, because Capcom likes to re-release games all the time, they released DualShock Edition versions of the game. In Resident Evil 1's case, Director's Cut DualShock, it has a brand new OST that is pretty terrible, but it's also amazing because of how terrible it is. And it also... No, I think it was just Director's Cut that came bundled with a demo of RE2. I think that's about it. There might have been a couple other tweaks to it. And then it had vibration, and you could also control the character with the analog stick, as opposed to the D-pad. RE2, DualShock Edition, similarly had vibration, and it allowed you to control the character with the analog stick. But they also took the time to add an arranged mode, where basically various items within the game are remixed and placed differently. Oh, if I keep down there. Are placed differently to kind of give you a bit more spice on a replay. Because Capcom liked to do that as well. Like, they introduced an arranged mode in Resident Evil Director's Cut. And they added a battle minigame that you could unlock, where you could play as Leon, Claire, Chris, and Ada. I don't remember the specifics as to what you had to do, but you basically went through a chunk of the game collecting shit in order to accomplish something. I don't remember what. Additionally, the PC release of this, because this was also used as the basis for the PC version, they added additional arranged mode difficulties. Because if I recall correctly, the DualShock version, it just has arranged mode easy difficulty. And then for the PC version, because I don't think they added anything for the Dreamcast or the GameCube. But the PC version, they added like arranged mode normal, arranged mode hard, arranged mode very hard. I think there's a mode of arranged mode where you can actually die in one hit. And zombies take like a bajillion bullets. It sounds miserable. They kind of stopped doing substantial re-releases for a little bit. Like Resident Evil 3, it didn't get like a director's cut, or like DualShock, it just supported DualShock from the get-go. It didn't really have a enhanced re-release. The only thing that I can think of is some later versions of RE3 had its battle minigame unlocked from the start, like the Dreamcast version. So on Resident Evil 3 Dreamcast, you could actually just immediately dive into the battle minigame to unlock bonus unlockables like costumes and whatnot, as opposed to having to beat the game first. But yeah, Capcom likes to do re-releases with additional content, or at least they did, until DLC became a thing. And then they just do that again, but after releasing DLC. Like Resident Evil Code Veronica had Code Veronica X that added a whole bunch of additional cinematics and tweaks. Resident Evil 4 on the PlayStation 2 had the Separate Ways campaign added in some additional tweaks, like the pinstripe Leon suit and the Ashley suit of armor. Of course, the endless Street Fighter ports. They still kind of do that with Devil May Cry, though, where they have they completely re-release Devil May Cry with additional content as opposed to just making it a patch. I suppose it's fine on big like a new console, but for old console, it should just be DLC. Oh no, X is going to allegedly maybe sort of give it to us. Mr. X is a punk-ass bitch in this game. Although we might have burned... Nah, I think we got enough pistol ammo. I think. Get out of here. Give me that ammo. You take a little too much damage, but it's fine. He's been pecked to death. Oh no! Oh no. Oh, wait a minute. There's all that shit in the office downstairs that I didn't get. Yeah, I gotta go get that. I don't think Dino Crisis got any substantial re-releases. Haunting Ground for sure shit didn't. Onimusha did get Genma Onimusha on the Xbox, but the Genma content never made its way back to PlayStation 2. And to this day, it remains trapped on the Xbox. Beautiful Joe on PlayStation 2. They added Dante and Trish from Devil May Cry as playable characters. Yeah, Capcom like to do that a lot. And especially, you know, back in the day, that was kind of their way of trying to get people to double dip. But usually, like, the Director's Cut DualShock of Resident Evil 1 and DualShock Edition of Resident Evil 2, it's not like they were sold at full price. They were, like, sold as, like, greatest hits copies. So they were trying to get you to double dip, but at the same time, they're like, we're not expecting you to pay $50 for this shit. We're just going to sell it to you for $20. So it was a little shitty still, but it was a bit better of a pill to swallow than like what they did with Street Fighter, where they were like, hey, here's a new version of Street Fighter 2. Give us another $50, please. Or however much the cartridge was for SNES. They didn't always do that though, because if I recall correctly, like they still kept the whole full price shit for Street Fighter 3. Capcom do be silly, Froggy. Hey, Jenka. Yeah. They do that as well. Publishers do that. Hey, you know, here's Madden whatever. Please give us more money. Yup. And that's kind of my hard limit. I am not paying $80 for a goddamn video game, a basic edition of a video game. I begrudgingly tolerated 70. Begrudgingly. I am not paying 80. Especially so soon after the average price went up to 70. Fuck that. Fuck that. I will wait for a sale, assuming I even want the goddamn game. And truthfully, in most cases, I don't. Hey! That's rude! Like, I'm sure Resident Evil Requiem is going to be 70. Capcom's been on the holdout for a little bit. I think Dragon's Dogma was their first $70 title. Dragon's Dogma 2. But Resident Evil was holding out surprisingly long. I don't think it's going to hold out any longer. I mean, that's fair too, Jenga. games are expensive, and it's up to the individual to decide what is and isn't worth their money. And it is relatively smart to hold off until something is like, you know, $10 or whatever. But like the Mario Kart World, fuck that. Granted, I'm not even really a super big Mario Kart fan in the first place, but even if I was, I ain't paying $80 for that shit. From Software could announce the next Soulsborne game tomorrow, and if they're charging $80, I ain't buying that until it goes on sale. Capcom couldn't. I mean, I can't really use Capcom as an example for the time being because I'm the Capcom Creators Program, but Square Enix could announce a Parasite Eve remake, and if they expect me to pay $80, I ain't doing that shit. Like I said, I begrudgingly tolerated 70. I ain't shelling out 80. I ain't doing that. Mama ain't raising no bitch. Now, if it's like a digital deluxe edition or some shit like that, yeah, I begrudgingly tolerate it for the extra doohickeys and bells and whistles or whatever. But base game, $80? No. Fuck no. Especially with the state of modern AAA games. Well, you know, again, hypothetically, if Capcom were to, like, kick me out of the Capcom Creators Program tomorrow, and I had a bunch of money, and I could afford Resident Evil Requiem on launch day, and Capcom goes, oh, by the way, the game's gonna be $80. I ain't buying that shit. I don't care how hype I am. It's the same thing, like, there's this whole big kerfuffle with, Game Pass going on. And if I was Mr. Beast Rich and I had a plethora of disposable income, I still, out of general principle, would not keep my Game Pass Ultimate subscription. I am not spending $30 a goddamn month on a fucking subscription service for video games. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you insane, dude? And one could argue, but, you know, if you're Mr. Beast Rich, you could afford it. It's like, it's the principle of the matter. That's how I see it. I don't give a fuck. Besides, if I was Mr. Beast Rich, I would want to make sure that I had a healthy surplus of cash in my savings. So that way, in the event I stopped being, like, the most popular thing since sliced bread, I would not have to worry about getting a normal job again. And also want to take care of all my friends and family. But I will never understand the need of people who do get like bajillions of dollars and they just burn through it. It's crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy. Now, I need to hit a safe room pretty soon. So we're just gonna... Oh no! We're just gonna do that. And then run back in here. Factorio. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a game where you become a factory and burn down other factories to impress nude women. I wish I could find that David Lynch quote, though. Like that, a soundbite, because I would love to have it as a blurb. It's locked. Oh, is Brad... Oh, I gotta kill Brad again? I guess I do. Whatever. Go kill Brad. I want the stupid costume. Hey, I'll save those herbs for later. For some reason, I thought you just only had to kill him the one time in Scenario A, and then the locker was unlocked. For Scenario B as well. Invade alien planets and build nomazon warehouses and destroy local populace that get into your way. Oh, cool. God, I miss Kendo. There's an herb out here anyway, so, you know, cool. Yes. Brad, where you at? Oh, there he is. Braddington. Bradford. Special key. Oh, hold on. I want a special streak. No, I didn't want to fucking open Chrome. I want a special streak. Yeah, you love special streaks. Well, they call you Special Streak Chat. Alright. Zynga, hold on. $35 and has never gone on sale. That's unfortunate. I hate it when stuff never goes on sale. I kind of am of the firm belief that when a game is X amount of time old, it should go on sale, and also it should get a permanent price cut. Oh my god! Rency! Thank you for the raid, dude. How was Silent Hill F and how was Little Nightmares? How was your stream? Welcome on in, raiders. I am James, also known as Saber0307. We are currently going through my annual early celebration of spooky season that I like to call Back to Ghoul. And we're making a minor detour into Resident Evil territory with Resident Evil Legacy Road to Requiem, where I go through every single major Resident Evil game that's available on PlayStation and PC for the next couple weeks. It's going to be fun. Hey, congrats! I'm glad you finished it. Hopefully you liked it. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I still need to go back and do New Game Plus, but I did enjoy it quite a bit. A minor detour into the entire Resident Evil series indeed, Cal. I mean, it helps that I've done most of them, and most of these games can be beaten in under like 6-7 hours. So, it's not too bad. So when we get to Resident Evil 4, that things start to get really meaty. But, you know, we'll see. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed F, my guy. I personally liked it a hell of a lot. I have issues, I have complaints. One of which is a bit of a spoiler, but still. Sounds good, enjoy your lay down. Incidentally, you know, again, if anybody needs to do any post-stream care, you know, feel free, obviously. Get some rest, get some food, get some sleeps, get some everything. I think we read this in scenario A, so I'm gonna just blitz through it again. Yes. Nice, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I need to beat it a couple more times in order to fully determine if I really like it or not. But as of right now, based on first playthrough, I do really like F quite a bit. But yeah, the Capcom Creators Program is doing a little mini contest where during the next few weeks, if a Capcom creator goes through a Resident Evil game, they are entered into a raffle, and there will be 30 winners, and the 30 winners will receive a collector's edition of some kind. I'm not sure for what game. My assumption would be for a Resident Evil game, maybe even Resident Evil Requiem, but I don't know. Either way, I figure, why not? Let's do it. I think there's a maximum of 10 entries into the raffle, so that's why we're basically going to be going through the overwhelming majority of Resident Evil now. Originally, I was planning on doing this in January. Basically give myself some time between Back to Ghoul and Resident Evil Legacy, since Requiem comes out in February, and I figured that would be a good way to like lead into Requiem. But then this came out and kind of blindsided me. Yes. We're gonna go with the douchey one with the cap. But because they don't want any modded content or fan games, I've decided to avoid doing any emulated games as well, just in case an emulated game disqualifies, doesn't work or whatever. So we're only going through anything that is available on PlayStation or PC, and I happen to own it. Rent Tama? Is that your alt? Oh no, Rent Tama is a different person. But how's it going? I saw Rent and I was like, oh, is that the same Rent? Is that my Rentsy? No, not quite. So yeah, basically we're going through Resident Evil 1 through 3, then Code Veronica, then Resident Evil 0, then 4 and 5, and then Revelations, and then 6, and then Revelations 2, which will be a first playthrough, and then 7 and Village, and then we're going to go through RE1 Remake, and 2 Remake, 3 Remake, 4 Remake, and if there is enough time, we will revisit the RE1s and the RE2s to do the opposite campaigns. It's going to be fun. So, you know, if you like spooky horror games, and if you're not already following, I sure would appreciate a follow, if you would consider it. I am about 16 followers away from 700. If I can hit 700 followers before the middle or end of November, I will go through Dead Rising, the original Xbox 360 game, except for it's the PS4 port. Not the deluxe remaster. We already did that last year. But specifically, ye old Dead Rising. With all the jank. Cal, you love jank. Also, Cal, when is Capcom going to make Cal Rising? Reactbot, do you want to see Cal Rising?
My timbers shivered.
Cal. His timbers are shivered. Cal Rising has to be a thing now. Come on, push it. Well, I believe the game would be called Sleeping Cal, kind of like Sleeping Dogs, but, you know, it's about Cal. And then every day you just wake up and you just, like, Wei Shen would kick in your door and be like, Wei Shen, motherfucker, who you? Hey, get out of here. Yeah, I explicitly chose this costume because if you do it, Leon uses his handgun like an asshole. It's great. I beat Sleeping Dogs. I remember liking it quite a bit. I don't remember anything that happened in it. I just remember liking it. The only thing I distinctly do remember about it is Wei Shen, motherfucker, who you. And that it had a karaoke minigame. I don't know how the karaoke minigame compares to the Yakuza karaoke minigame because it's been a hot minute. Yeah, I remember the combat being kind of janky. But I don't remember much else of anything. Various devices. Yeah, I don't care. The Magnum. I mean, I would assume it doesn't, but I'm just saying I don't remember how it compares. Like, I would assume the Yakuza karaoke is better. Plus, also, the Yakuza karaoke is like, you know, original custom songs, whereas the Sleeping Dogs karaoke is like actual licensed music. Although it did introduce me to Queen's Dragon Attack. I think that was the name of it. I actually hadn't heard of that song before. So yeah, the goal is we're going through the entirety of Leon B tonight. I need the key. A small kizzle. And we have one. We skipped the drawer. I think that one had shotgun ammo, but the upcoming one has handgun parts. So, let's get the handgun parts. So Leon looks like even more of a dork. And also stash the Magnum, dude. Because we ain't using this shit. Are you kidding me? This shit is going in the box and it's never being used until we get to the final boss. That is tradition. I think the one exception that I can think of off the top of my head is like Resident Evil 3. If you're trying to booty blast Nemi Boy a lot. Yeah, it's true. We die like men. In Fury. And by die like men, I mean get really, really, really mad. See that one clip where I got really, really pissy. And, I'm pretty sure the audio peaks. One of these days I'll get back to Fury. And hopefully I don't break anything. Because that game, makes me agitated. Cal, don't apologize. I told you I wanted to play Fury. You apologize one more time about it. The minute I get money, I'm gonna send you I got gooned by a femboy. The OST is really good.
Leon!
Claire, you made it.
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl around here?
Yeah, you just missed her. Who is she?
I don't know.
I cracked
But
humor.
it's too dangerous for her to stay here alone. Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and
It's
find us a
giving
way
child
out
of
of here.
divorce.
Of course. But before I forget, here's a radio. That way we can keep in touch if something comes up.
Hal, you love invisible purple sniper bitches. Just the other day, you were talking about how it's your kink, and I said, Cal, what the fuck are you talking about? Alright, I don't have the crank yet. I don't know where we get the crank in Scenario B, so I can't actually go to the third floor, so there's no fucking point. Oh no! All of them are really hard. Every boss in that game is fucking hard. Each boss gets more and more bullshit until you get to the final boss, and the game goes, by the way, you know all those mechanics we've been teaching you about, like, throughout the entirety of this playthrough? Yeah, forget about all those. We're doing the Yoko Taro thing. And that was at that point where I was like, you know, I'm good. I'm good. I don't have to beat this. I think I'm done. But it is unfinished business, so one of these days, we will revisit Fury, and I will get mad on stream again, and I will be stubborn again, and I will fail at bullet hell again. Well, yeah, I'm assuming the speedrun for Fury is nonsense. Yeah, I don't like one-shots in games, period. One-shot attacks from enemies. Excuse me, I hit the mic by accident. One-shot attacks from enemies are bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit, chat. Bullshit. Chat, write it down. In big old block letters. Bullshit. The lady who played the princess in Slay the Princess speedruns Fury. Well, good for her. I hope she has a world record. That's not sarcasm. I genuinely do. Cal, did you slay the princess? Did you slay her? Also, is slaying the princess a euphemism for porking? Cal, did you pork the princess? Cal, you get in there and pork that princess right now. Get in there and give her the old slap and tickle. Alright, it's been almost an hour, so I'm going to go on a quick BRB. See you in a few.
Posture check.
Yeah. More importantly, Cal, when are you going to stream Tulip? Diamond King. Wait a minute. What the fuck am I doing? Have both red gems, dude. Hey. I think a plug, if I recall. Looks like a plug. Yeah. Will you take the king plug? Sure. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Didn't the Game Bakers have a third game? I know they had that hand-holdy game. Like the game literally about holding hands with somebody. And I think they had Fury Zero? Like a Fury demake? But I don't remember. 4, oh my god. King butt plug. Reactbot, do you have a king butt plug?
Me thinks I just soiled me undies.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, what have you done to Reactbot? They also did Squid's Odyssey, and they're making a new game called Karen, You Climb Mountains. And there's a furry demake. Fury demake, rather. Not a furry. James cannot speak, nor can James read. What the fuck? I thought I killed you all. Hey, fuck off. Bad zombie, get out of here. Oh, right, because the windows broke. They added more zombies here. Yeah, okay. I forgot, chat. I'm a bad boy. I'm a bad beaver. I actually don't like the Matilda being in full auto. Or burst, rather. It's supposed to be like the Japanese pronunciation free. Oh, fuck. Hold that thought. Japanese pronunciation free. In the Japanese dub, whenever the voice talks about the free world, he calls it the Fury Warudo. I mean, that tracks. But I'm assuming the game bakers aren't Japanese, right? They're French, right? So they're just massive weebs. Got it, tracks, okay. Cal, are you a massive weeb? We're gonna have to call you Weeb Time Cal. I mostly like upgrading the Matilda for the increased ammo capacity. The character designs on Fury is actually Japanese. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I just knew Fury was really, really fuck off difficult. And had a banger OST. Like, for real, chat. Fury, if you haven't played it. It's got a banger OST. It'll probably make you mad, because it's really, really fucking hard. Oh, that... Now that you say that, that tracks 10,000%. The Afro Samurai did the character designs. Got it. Takashi Okazaki. Hell, what would you do if the game bakers made a game about being on your front lawn? Oh, okay. Give me them shells, baby. The lock is broken and can't be opened. I hope that the game about being on your front lawn consists of nothing but Mongolian throat singing. That's what I want, more than anything. That would actually be really, really cool. No, you know what? Let's take it a step further, because there was that one track I really, really like. It's not used in the video game. Synthwave Mongolian throat singing rap. That's got to be a thing. And if it's not, it needs to be a thing. Oh, you haven't heard Mongolian throat singing rap before, Kel? I'll link you the song. I think we took a little bit of damage, so we'll just pop that. I linked it to you before. You probably do, Greedy, because I'm pretty sure I've linked it to you as well. Kulig Batar, I think, is the name of the song in question. Kulig Batar. Something like that. I don't know. I don't speak Mongolian. All I know is that song slaps really hard. I kind of wish that Leon would hold the shotgun one-handed like an idiot, kind of like how Kendo does in Kendo's Cut Uncut. And by Kendo, I mean future Kendo. Kendo Prime, if you will. Saber, is it really necessary to get that anal? With your inventory management? Yes. Yes, it's very important to have proper inventory management. Like for the Kendo. Greedy, you should make a game where there's like a ranking system and it strictly ranks you based off of your inventory management, keeping things neat and tidy. That's a good question. Greedy should play Fury, but also she'd get really mad, which means she should 100% play Fury. Fury's OST is phenomenal. Greedy has seen that one clip, though, of me raging. It legitimately jump scared her because she was not expecting it. I told her I get really mad in this clip, and she's like, yeah, okay. And then she watched it. It was like, oh my god. I was like, yeah. Yeah, I know, but then we can get more blurbs like, 6-piece chicken McNobody, stay on the fucking line. Of course it got you good. Was the Edge... Is that the name of the boss who made me really mad, Cal? The Edge? That would make sense. Although I need to fine-tune my new mic settings, because I do know, and I was kind of having it before with the noise suppression stuff, but it definitely would happen now, where if I get really, really loud, either due to laughing or getting angry, my audio just cuts off. And granted, you know, again, I kind of would prefer that than having anything peak and like fucking with your earbuds, but I would like to have it like lower my voice more before it cuts off, so people could hear me laughing like an idiot on stream and or getting angry on stream. But I seemingly have an exceptionally loud voice, and it makes me real sad. Cal, you love edging with swords. I can never edge again because I saw surviving edged weapons, and now I'm terrified of everything, like ever going outside ever again. Anything can be an edged weapon, chat. Everything. Literally everything. Every last thing, chat. Every last thing. I'm pretty sure we saw some spherical edged weapons in that video, Cal. I'm pretty positive we did. Like, I'm not joking, like, literally everything can be an edged weapon. That video is terrifying. It's goofy and it's silly and it's a lot of fun. Outside of occasionally seeing, like, actual, like, real injury photos and stuff like that, that's kind of upsetting. But it's also genuinely terrifying because of the sheer amount of things that can be edged weapons. It explains so much about our law enforcement. They're expecting anyone and everybody to have a goddamn edged weapon. Cal, have a good night. Just remember, somebody duct taped razor blades to their driver's license and used it to slice a cop's throat. Also, somebody scotch taped razor blades to their baseball cap. Oh yeah, the heart key leads... Yeah, I remember where it leads. Vaguely. But I'm gonna dump some stuff. Yeah, somebody also had an edged weapon in their gas cap. Welcome back, Mason. That video was wild, dude. Wild. Okay, combine, yes. I keep accidentally hitting circle too much. And I don't know if it's the game or me or the controller. I answered that earlier. I've played Tomb Raider Legends back when it first came out, and I played a little bit of Tomb Raider Anniversary. And I've beaten Tomb Raider 2013. But I really haven't played anything else besides that. And it's been a hot minute since I played any of the ones that I've mentioned. Although I do have the Tomb Raider Anniversary Collection trilogy thingy, the first one anyway. But I have yet to really play it. The backlog is really, really large. And as of right now, we're primarily doing just non-stop spookies. For the foreseeable future. Probably until mid and end of November, something like that. It was supposed to be end November 8th, but with doing Resident Evil Legacy now, that ain't happening. Not with the, so much of the main list left. I'm probably going to remove a couple entries from the main list and save them for next year or later, like next Back to Ghoul, or maybe a little sooner. Like Baroque is probably going to get cut. But certain things are not. And there's certain bonus games that I'm still adamant about doing. Namely, Murdered Soul Suspect and Phantasmagoria 2. And maybe Haunting Ground. And because of Emu and Jack's considerable sub-bombs last month, I'll probably pick one of the 3 games from each of them that they chose to do early. How much force you to play The Legend of Alundar? I don't know what that is. Is it a horror game? And what type of game is it? Like, if it's on PC and it's on a storefront, then I don't own it. If it's on console, I might be able to emulate it. Depending on the console. But if it's not horror, then I'm probably not going to get to it for a bajillion years. Fantasy RPG from the PS1 era. Well, that sounds neat. I don't know. Especially because I got a bajillion RPGs that I want to get through, and those games are really long, and sometimes it can take me multiple years to beat one. So, up in the air. No promises. Maybe post Back to Ghoul, I'll add it as like a potential incentive for something. But the backlog is currently really, really thick and juicy. And the responsible thing to do, outside of a couple of other things, just to primarily stick to the backlog. If it was horror, though, I could squeeze it in, maybe, eventually, at some point. Maybe. Because here's the thing, too. If Back to Ghoul gets extended, then y'all are going to get 2 extra months of Spookies. So, hopefully we do well for Extralife this year. Hopefully. Otherwise, I mean, I guess at least there will be a little bit of a break between horror and not horror. Because I will admit, as much as I love the horror genre, and as much as I love going through spooky games for y'all, doing non-stop horror games for months on end does get a little draining. Crayon absolutely hates it because of the running around. Well, still, drop it in the Discord. And, you know, if it looks neat, maybe. I played weirder stuff, and I played things for less. I only bought Atelier... I can never pronounce the fucking name. Atelier Ryza, the first one, years ago, because of the culture and the science. If you know what I mean. Get a red herb. I don't remember if we can actually get down into Claire's area, but I want to go down here anyway, because there might be a couple items that we can snag that would really make my day. Yes, we can go down. It's probably like nothing, but we can check. We can check. There's a bunch of stuff. I have so many games, Jenka. So many games I need to get through that I made promises for. So many games that I want to get through that I've been wanting to visit for a bajillion, trillion years. There's just never enough time, dude. We're doing a little bad on ammo. Too many games, dude. Like, again, I still have never finished a full playthrough of Resident Evil Revelations 2. And one could argue that I'm very much the Resident Evil guy, considering how many times I've gone through the Resident Evil games, considering that I've speedrun Resident Evil 2 and have a record in it. Resident Evil 2 remake, I mean. And that's a mainline, readily accessible game, and I just haven't gotten around to it. I don't have an old console. I mean, I did, but then the fire happened. No, I would just emulate it. Which is what I do for a lot of old games.
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
Who are you?
Ada Wong.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's one of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside. If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
You're fired.
Yeah, I have no issues with emulating something. I'm just normally I'd be emulating Resident Evil 2 because it's just easier. Or doing the PC version with mods. But I'm trying to be extra cautious for this contest thingy. Cerulean Night. What channel? What channel? What do you mean?
Ada, wait!
What are you talking about? Jenka, why are you confusing me? Jenka, no. Doggy. Oh, just games or whatever. There's no links because it's explicitly for just people in the Capcom Creators Program. It's just in their Discord server. The contest rules specifically, though, or at least what they posted in the Capcom Creators Discord server, is... No, that's the pumpkin carving contest. Yeah, here we go. Full post. Hey, ghosts and goblins, it's time for a trip back to Raccoon City. Along the way, we might take stops at Village and the Baker family homestead. It's really up to you. This month, we're challenging you to complete as many Resident Evil titles as you can. We should be able to provide keys for the remakes RE6, 7, and Village. We have 30 collector's editions to give away for this event, so up to 30 creators who participate will receive one. And then they also have a link to a Google Doc, which I am not allowed to share because it's for Capcom creators only. And they go, we're challenging you. Yeah. We have 30 collector's editions, so 30 creators can get one. We'll randomly select winners from this list on Halloween, so make sure you submit no later than October the 29th. How to submit? Play as many Resident Evil titles as you'd like from now until October the 29th. Modded and fan-made games are not allowed. For every game you play that equals 1 entry into the raffle, we will draw up to 30 winners on Halloween. And then the entries are how many Resident Evil titles have you played this month, and it's 0 through more than 10. So there's that. And then we have to write out exactly what we played and all that fun stuff. Greedy, have a good night. Yeah, just gaming, dude. The gaming channel. That'll be fun. Oh, that's a PS2 game. I thought you said PS1 game. So technically, my main Resident Evil Legacy thingy is way more than 10, and it seems like I unless they like actually will count every single one, I could probably stop at 10, but we're just gonna go through all of them until like October 28th so I can submit shit. It doesn't have a thing where I have to like input my VODs, but I'm gonna do it anyway if required. It's all good, Jenka. Yeah, PS2 emulation's kind of easy-ish, so I could probably do it at some point. Maybe. Depending on its length. That's another factor. If it's a super lengthy game, I might be less inclined. Just kind of depends. Oh, wait. There's an herb derb. Isn't there? Yes. Ah, fuck it. We'll be back here. I can leave these here later for now. Also, reminder everybody in chat is cute.
Yes, you must be Ben, right? Get up now.
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
Is this the guy?
Ben, you told the city officials that you knew something about what's been going on, didn't you? What did you tell them?
And who the heck are you?
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a branch office of Umbrella based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I have it right here, officer. But I'm not about to leave this cell. Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out there.
What was that?
Like I said, I'm not leaving this cell.
At the very least, it could be a post,
Get out of here before you lead it right to me.
back to Ghoul wheel.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm the only cop left alive in this building.
What?
Look, if you want to live, then you're gonna have to leave with me.
But do you even know how to get out of the city? There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be easy.
All right, I'm going.
Bazinga. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, I can easily throw it on the wheel, Jenga. And then, you know, it'll eventually probably be randomly selected. And then I'll eventually get to it. Because I still also want to get through the overwhelming majority of the Mega 10 franchise and the overwhelming majority of the Yakuza franchise. And to date, I've only completed 2 Mega 10 games on stream, one of which I have to redo, though, because of the fire. And I've only done 1 Yakuza game on stream to completion, which I'm currently in the process of redoing because I don't have any VODs for it. Oh, fuck the spiders. And those games are lengthy. There's a bunch of also Final Fantasy games that I'd like to get through. Along with, I'd love to play some of the Tales of games. And some of the Dragon Quest games. There's a lot of shit that I want to get to at some point. But, you know. Time is limited. Ink's ribbon, dude. Sad. No. Shit. So only go through the game if you really want to, Jacob. And since, you know, you said it's 25 hours, and I imagine you could use those 25 hours to play something that you really want to. Don't play it for my sakes. Yeah, I said that we were going to do Faz with Sarah, but she decided she wanted to do an art stream tonight, and she's saving Faz for Friday. So, Faz on Friday. After Code Veronica, probably. I also said I was going to try to get up and do like a early-ish morning stream tomorrow, but I might have to go take some recyclings down with my dad, and I don't know what time that's going to be. So we'll see. Tomorrow's stream time is TBD. Friday I would like to start early and get Code Veronica done in a single sitting. Jenky, you love big sticks.
Ada? I don't think I've introduced myself yet. My name's Leon. I'm with the RPD. It's a dead end.
You think we can get upstairs through this shaft? Give me a boost. I'll go and check.
Oh my god, it's Sherry. Uh-oh.
How cute. That little girl must have dropped this. I think I'll hold on to it for her.
Oh, there also is Persona 3 that we're in the middle of. Persona 3 Reload. Yeah, I think it was. I think the photo was mostly just included as like a gag, but it does raise a lot of questions. Like, why would he have that? It's very weird. One of the things that does... Shit. Trying to throw me in for a loop when playing these older Resident Evil games back to back is the fucking control scheme changes in between each goddamn game. Like, X is always interact. That's fine. But, like, the buttons that determine, like, menu, run, each goddamn game, it's different. Ow! That is not. No, Gino. Director's Cut that we played last night is the US version, and this DualShock of Resident Evil 2 is also the US version. Like, I'm not just, because if it was just that, then it would be like circle and X, and that's fine. I can get used to that. I played Metal Gear Solid, and for the longest time, the confirmation button for Metal Gear Solid franchise is circle. But no, I just mean in between each individual PlayStation 1 release, the control scheme changes for some arbitrary reason. Like, I think it was circle? In Resident Evil Director's Cut, the circle button causes you to run, whereas in Resident Evil 2, it's the square button. Similarly, triangle activates your inventory in Resident Evil 2. But in Resident Evil 1, it's the start button. So that's why whenever you see me go like that, it's because I still have Director's Cut burned into my brain from last night. Yeah, it's very a fucked if I know sort of situation. I don't remember. I think... I'm pretty sure Resident Evil 3 Nemesis still also changes some controls in between games. In between this and 2. I could be maybe mistaken, but I'm pretty sure. No, get off of me. Get off. I'm not using that aid spray, goddammit. I don't care if I'm not going to get an S rank. I'm not doing it. Principle of the matter at this point.
Leon, can you hear me?
I will use aid sprays in 3, though.
Ada, did you find anything?
Probably. Because Nemesis is an asshole. And we are going to down him every single time.
Think fast. Here's one more.
Think fast. I do have to look up the choice chart,
Hey,
though.
I can't reach the ventilation hole.
For Nemesis.
I'm going to have to find another way around.
No, baby, don't be like that.
What?
Ada, wait.
Ada, wait!
Oh, no.
Leon, come in. I found the girl, and I've cleared the wreckage that was blocking the corridor.
Got it.
That is true. Jay, how's it going, dude? You are correct, Gino. There is a sort of dodge / counter ability, but it's a little finicky to do. How's it going, Jay? How's it going? It's a little finicky to get going, and I think it's pretty half-baked. So I normally don't worry about it. Okay, we're gonna... You know, actually, no. There is a blue herb in the cell that we didn't pick up. So we'll worry about that later. No, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick, Jay. Get well soon, dude. Listen here, illness. Leave Jay alone. Yeah, it's like a really... Oh, fuck. It's a really, really shitty system. It's very half-baked. In Resident Evil 3. It was much better handled in Resident Evil 3 Remake, where they had a actual dedicated dodge button. And that's actually something I wish that was actually carried over from Resident Evil 3 Remake to Resident Evil 4 Remake was a dedicated dodge button. Like, it seems like Resident Evil 4 would be the perfect game to implement that in, but they didn't. And instead, they give you crouching, which is not really all that useful in my opinion. Like, sure, you can maybe use it to, like, stealth some dudes, but more often than not, I find myself accidentally crouching in the middle of combat. Get well soon, Jay, or else. Reactbot, what do you have to say about Jay?
It's not freebooting, it's free use.
Yeah, it's free use. Wait, what? Oh. Dog? Fuck, I ran right into it. Zero I'm also kind of, sort of unfamiliar-ish with, so... The Zero playthrough would also probably be longer. I don't know if I will be... Oh, wait, we're out of pistol ammo. I don't know if I'll actually be able to beat Code Veronica and Zero in a single day. Nemesis? I'm pretty sure I can. 4? Most likely cannot. I know some people probably could. Like, maybe if I do, like, a fucking super long haul stream, then maybe, but... Plus, also, I want to do... Separate Ways. Which is another, like, 4 hours. Maybe, you know, I'll save Separate Ways for post. We'll go through Separate Ways and the DLC stuff later. We're gonna just stick... Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So no 5 DLC, no 7 DLC, no Village DLC. We will save all that shit for Resident Evil Legacy Part 2. So that way I can actually have something to look forward to. Because Resident Evil Legacy Part 2, I gotta double check my notes and my list, but that's probably gonna be much more of a slog because a lot of the jankier, not great games are in there, even though I still want to go through them. Yeah, give me the Magnum bullets, baby. Give me that handgun bullet, baby. Yeah, give me them handgun bullets, baby. Give me that machine gun, baby. Excuse me. Apologies, Chad. There we go. Har, Gino. Hey, how's it going, Jeer? Hey, get off me. You rat fuck. What the fuck? Why aren't you on the floor? Give me that hand. Give me that ammo. Is there no ammo here? What the fuck? Get out of here. We're a little worse for wear, but it's fine. Gino loves dumb machine guns. Especially when you pull the trigger and they scream, "Where's my wife?" It's a Gears of War reference. For all of you uncultured swine. Magnum ammo? Yeah, baby. Give me that mag. Give me that mag, baby. Yeah. We already read that. I don't give a shit. We need healing, though. By the way, Jerry, you're really cute. Just wanted to let you know. Oh, right, now I remember. I remember where we need to go. Okay. But we're gonna make a detour first. To the safe room. I also don't remember where the crank is in scenario B. Feel like I should have gotten it by now. Fuck. Yeah, there we go. Oh, right. Fuck. Need to heal. James, you're so stupid. Why are you so stupid, Jimbo? I think there's like only 2 zombies downstairs. Yeah, for the post-trilogy games, post-original trilogy games, or post-classic era, I should say, I'm gonna use special items and stuff. Actually, I might use special items in Code Veronica as well. Squeeze. Nope. Cool. Straight on to Mr. X. Or maybe the crank is actually in here. That would be nice. The crank is not in here. It's the gear. Alright. Once we deal with this stuff and we get the cog and we deal with what's outside this room, because it's almost been 2 hours, I'm going to go on a BRB. And look up where the crank is as well, because we need that to access where the cog is used. Oh no! What the fuck? Why didn't you auto aim? This is also why I like to use the submachine gun in Scenario B. Granted, Mr. X doesn't have a lot of health to begin with. But, you know, submachine gun shreds through him pretty quickly. Tee hee hee. Oh, good. I'm glad we downed Exy. What the fuck? Exy! Hey! Cut it out. Grow up. Now there is one clip of SMG ammo that we can get to refill this. But it's at like the very end of the game. Okay. You know what, we're gonna go into the save room over here, because I'm pretty sure there's no zombiesies in the way. And then I'm gonna pause the game, we're gonna go to BRB. And I'm gonna find out where the crank is. And then when I come back, we're gonna go get the crank and we're gonna leave the police station. It's gonna be fun. Not as fun as you. Alright. See you in a few.
Now this is a Libra moment.
Alright. I know where the crank is. That song... Well, I'll see what song it was in editing. And I'll link it to you, if you didn't already see the title. I'm assuming it's the good one, not the farty blood drive one, which I have for the meme. Yeah, no, that track is an unironic bop, I think. I think that track is actually really, really, really good. And there's some decent other tracks too, but that's the one I specifically really, really like. The one from Blood Drive, though, is really bad. And it might be a shameless ripoff of the Gonk. But they also, in Blood Drive, they crank the volume way too high to the point where it like peaks and it's just gross. Oh, neat. I didn't know there... I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that there's an OC remix of Corpse Party and stuff. I had heard of Corpse Party at some point years ago, because I was always kind of fascinated with like indie horror games and vaguely occasionally watched Let's Plays and stuff. Well, let me copy paste this so I can listen to it later. Oh wait, if I copy paste it, it's just gonna fucking copy. Yeah, because the copy paste is busted. Copy link address. Give me a second. There we go. Listen to it later. Yeah, I was like vaguely aware of it. And then I for the first proper Back to Ghoul, that's when I decided to dip my toes into it. Because I was like, I know of the concept of RPG Maker horror games. So let's go through a few of those. And then we did Witch's House, and Witch's House was incredible. I adore Witch's House. And then I was like, ooh, this genre is neat. Let's do the really famous one. And then I played Corpse Party 1, and my legacy was born. Take it out of here. I think the first one I encountered, because I didn't play any. The first one I played was Witch's House, I think. But the first one I knew about was Ao Oni. And I want to say I saw a little bit of Markiplier play the Crooked Man years ago. But I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure he streamed it. And then I played Crooked Man last year. And it was pretty neat. I liked it a lot. I was a little worried going into it. But I liked it a lot. So much so that I immediately went out and bought the rest of the Strange Man series. I think the Sandman is next. And that was a wheel game, I think. I don't know if the wheel actually landed on it, but I believe I removed it and was like, I'm gonna actually just go through it because I actually really would like to play it. Because I liked Crooked Man so much. Hey, cut it out. Probably a waste of SMG ammo, but fuck it. Like, we could use it for a little bit of G1. But fuck it. And then there's that Tales from the Black Forest thing that Lou bought me a few years ago. On a whim. I don't know if she's actually played it or not. I have not played it, and I know nothing about it, and that was on the main list, and that I'm gonna keep on the main list, and we're not removing it. We're gonna get to it this back to Ghoul. But Baroque, I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna just postpone. And I really need to at some point look into getting cryostasis and Nocturne running. I was a little concerned about if I would be able to or not, which is why I postponed them and replaced them with other shit. Similarly, I was potentially planning on going through Onimusha 4 until I went through Onimusha 3. So I'm going to save Onimusha 4 for when we get closer to 5. Give me some months in between. Oh, that said, though, I'm probably going to do another tier list for Back to Ghoul, which is what I did last year at the end of Back to Ghoul. So that'll be fun.
No! Get away!
Oh, I don't remember. Did I actually pick up the... Fuck it. Probably gonna regret the regret. Okay, I did pick it up. Sorry, chat. I just blanked and was like, wait a minute. I think we missed a Mr. X encounter, which is why I got thrown in for a loop. Apologies. It's the only reason why I kill Mr. X. Get that sweet, sweet ammo. Yeah, I gotta double check the rest of the main list to see what I can prune. I might prune Dino Break, because that's a little on the jankier side. It could be a fun kind of janky. It is supposedly short-ish, but I'd rather do more really, really good games. So I think I'll save Dino Break for later. And then post-stream, I gotta get working on a bunch of shit. Since the shock mount came in, and seemingly my new microphone settings are pretty good. Not a new mic, but I just changed all my audio settings for OBS, so I can start working on the thing. No ETA, because I also am I'm still super behind on VODs. I was doing pretty good, and then I stopped, and I'm now really behind again. So I want to do a bunch of editing there too. But I do want to get a bunch of recording done. I need more storage space. I want to get the thing done ASAP. It's already way later than I kind of wanted, but at the same time, outside of the technical difficulties and everything like that, it did allow me to, get more info. Like, Gino, would you believe that during this time, in between when I was about to, initially record the thing and the audio troubles, that I discovered another goddamn bug with it? Another goddamn bug, dude. Another bug. Another issue. And it's staring me right in the face. No, not Ben. Actually, I'll show it off on stream. Right now. I don't even have to boot up the game. It's literally right there. Because I think you were there watching me play the game too, Gino, so... check this out. So you see this screenshot? See this screenshot? That they're using to promote the game for when you have the game in progress? I want you to study it, chat. Study it. I know it's a little difficult to see because there's all the UI in the way, but I want you to study it. Really, really take it in. Have you taken it in, chat? Really taking it in? Really, really, really taking it in? Where's my folder? So I can show you. View, extra large. That's not the bug I'm talking about. You know what the bug I'm talking about is? The screenshot used to promote the console version is not from the console version. It's from the PC version of the game. Because in the console version, there is no hand model, and there's no flashlight model. This is a screenshot of the PC version of the game. Classic false advertising, yes. Every every time, Gino, I think I've tapped out, and that I have not found like there's nothing else for me to find with it. We're done, right? Every time I find more, and it upsets me so much every time.
Can you still hear me? Come on, answer! Damn, I don't believe this. I almost got the story. Ben. Bitter irony. The chief of police, a co-conspirator. Get that scum. Make him pay. Hang in there, Ben.
I mean, there's a lot of things that should have resulted in this game failing submission.
Leon.
Okay, yeah, no, we did read that in scenario A.
Where are you going, Ada?
To the chemical plant. I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
Like, similarly, Gino,
Ada, wait!
the other day while working on the script and wanting to get more footage of the thing,
Leon, are you still there? We're leaving.
I booted up the PC version again to replay it, only to find that there are bugs exclusive to the PC version if you play it a second time.
Are you crazy? The
New
streets
Game
are
Plus,
still crawling with
exclusive
zombies.
bugs,
It'll be all
or
right.
repeat playthrough exclusive bugs.
We found a way to the sewer. Follow us later.
Claire! Wait! Man, why doesn't anyone ever listen to me?
It's possible. I at this point I question the submission process. I have no idea what the state of the Xbox or Switch versions were, because I haven't played them. The only thing I do know is that the Xbox version also had broken achievements, similar to the PlayStation having broken trophies. So I can only assume that all three were in the exact same state. And I am just flabbergasted as to why they were able to release in the state that they released in. Sure, there was a day one patch that partially fixed stuff. Well, yeah, Broken Chivos is a fail, and the PlayStation version has broken trophies. Or had broken trophies, rather. Which, again, should have been insta-fucking-fail. But apparently not. And I don't know why. We're gonna take you, and then just to be the safe side, we'll take you. I don't know why. I don't know why. All I know is that the fact that the game released in that state is despicable, and I can only assume it launched on in the same state on all three platforms. So big, giant, goddamn shame to Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo for allowing it to pass submission. Like, Jesus Christ. Hey, you cut that out. Put that down. If I recall, his pipe hits really hard, and he could potentially drop me down to danger in like one hit. I think. Close. Hey Z, how's it going? We got him. 10%. Goodbye. Yeah, Maisie, we pivoted slightly with Back to Ghoul. Resident Evil Legacy was unlocked last month, and I was supposed to start Resident Evil Legacy in January, leading up to Resident Evil Requiem. But then Capcom swooped in and was like, yo, Capcom creators, my dudes, my bitches, if you play Resident Evil games in the month of spooky season, the month of October, and submit proof that you did, you'll be entered into win a raffle where you can win a collector's edition. Now, I don't know what collector's edition, but I want it. So, we put the main list on hold, and we're going through a large chunk of my planned Resident Evil Legacy list. Last night, we did Resident Evil Director's Cut. This afternoon, we did Claire A of Resident Evil 2. We're currently doing Leon B. Tomorrow, after a brief detour into Lacerator and some Phasmophobia because of the Halloween update, we will be diving into Resident Evil 3 Nemesis and hopefully beat it in one day. And then on Friday, while I do have to do some Phas with Sarah later that night, I'm going to try to beat Code Veronica in a single day. And then Saturday is Resident Evil 0. And then Sunday is Resident Evil 4. I'm saving all of like the bonus stuff, so like Separate Ways, Desperate Escape, Lost in Nightmares, and the DLC for 7 and 8. For Legacy Part 2, which is going to be around January. And then we're going through the remakes once we get through the main original release franchises. So like Resident Evil 1 all the way to Village and everything in between except for the remakes, so long as they're playable on a PlayStation or PC. I'm not doing any of the emulator stuff. Emulator stuff is Legacy Part 2 in January.
Ada!
Outbreak is going to be around January, because I can only emulate that.
What was that all about? Running off like
Outbreak
that was
1 and 2.
reckless and stupid. Those
And maybe
zombies are
some
everywhere.
Umbrella
Not to
Umbrella
mention
Corps
that thing that got Ben.
and Operation
There,
Raccoon City.
Leon, I know.
Look, Ada.
And Gaiden.
Officer, it's my job to look out
And
for
Dead
you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we
And
don't
Survivor.
work together. Okay?
And Survivor 2.
All right. We'll do this your way for now.
It would be nice if they re-released Outbreak. I want an Outbreak remaster, goddammit. These are my demands. I mean, hypothetically, I'm going to be getting a copy of Requiem for free and getting it slightly early. If it's like RE4, probably like about a day early, give or take. So that'll be cool. So expect some Requiem when that drops. It's gonna be neat. It's gonna be neato spamito. Or the warehouse. Yes. But yeah, my hope, Maisie, is to go through roughly a Resident Evil game a day. There will be exceptions, because Resident Evil 4 is a meaty game. I might not be able to beat that in a day. And Resident Evil 6 is way too goddamn long. So I sure as shit will not be able to beat that in a day. Village is also pretty meaty, so I don't know if I will be able to beat that in a day as well either. That said, starting with Code Veronica X. But not for Zero. I don't think for Zero. I will be using the bonus weaponry that I've unlocked on my previous playthroughs to expedite these playthroughs. Because I have a deadline of getting through all these Resident Evil games by October 29th. To submit my raffle shit. And then, if I can get through all this shit early, I'm going to revisit Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2, both the originals and the remakes, and do the opposite stuff. Because Resident Evil 1, we did Chris. And for Resident Evil 2, Yield Resident Evil 2, we're doing Claire A, Leon B. And then for the remakes, we're doing Jill. And then Leon A, Claire B. But if there's enough time, I'm going to revisit those 4 games and do the opposite. So, like, Jill for PS1 Resi, Claire A, Leon B, or Leon A, Claire B for Resi 2.
Leon, that woman was... I have to talk to her.
Do it! Stream! I got into the Capcom Creators Program by busting my ass off, and on my 3rd or 4th application attempt, they accepted me. And one of the perks is I get mildly early access to Capcom titles. And I'm allowed to start streaming them mildly early. I mean, that's fine too. Plenty of streamers don't use cam, and plenty of streamers don't use slutty outfits either. Whatever you're the most comfortable with. Like, I mean, I'm not using cam. I got a little doggo emote in the corner. And React Bot.
Sending this one to my mom.
Yeah. And occasionally a VTuber. Not even a slutty VTuber. Do it. I forgot to bring the valve. It's fine. We gotta go back up anyway. Oh no. Do it, Maisie.
Don't move. You're the one who's with that cop, if I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself. Ada Wong.
Muting for cinematic.
I've heard that name before. Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist the T-virus research used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe. How did you know? Who are you? Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-virus. William Birkin. What? John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although I regret this, you will be joining him shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-virus away from me. G-virus? It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-virus. Then that must mean the creature in the police department is... precisely my husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault. None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him. Where did you get that pendant? It looks exactly like the one I gave Sherry. She dropped it. I've been holding on to it for her. Liar! Give it back to me! Too bad.
This is my fight song.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to keep things chill and low-key. I want everybody to have a relaxed, chill time while I do hack fraudery. And occasionally lose my shit and get angry. and crash out over stupid shit. I apparently occasionally just have a complete crisis. Like just a complete meltdown and question reality over a single fucking terrible indie horror game. Fuck. We are getting through Scenario B faster, so that's good.
Ada?
Gives me more time to work on The Thing and try to get some editing done. VOD editing, I mean. Wait a minute. Is that what I think it is? It's Ink's ribbon, dude! Bless you, Ink, for your gift of ribbons. Forgot to do this. It's part of the joke earlier. Wait a minute, is this the one I went to already? It might be. I might be at the wrong one. Yes, I'm an idiot. It's fine. Oh, and I guess also for my opinions to be roasted even further, because I did this, I think it was last night, or in today's RA2 stream. This is my tier list of Resident Evil. Got RA1 Remake is the GOAT, RA2, RA4, Yield RA1, RA7, RA2 Remake, Dead Aim, Deadly Silence, Separate Ways, RE5, Lost in Nightmares, End of Zoe, Remake 4, Nemesis, Veronica, Zero, Outbreak, Outbreak 2, Not a Hero, Remake 3, Resistance Village, Separate Ways, Survivor, Desperate Escape, Umbrella Chronicles 6, Survivor 2, Revelations in Village, and then Gaiden is the worst. Gaiden is holy shit. But again, if you happen to like one of the games I don't like, that's cool too. And if you happen to dislike one of the games I like, that's also cool. Jeery, weary, quite contrary. His name's Jeery. He likes to drink beery. Oh, fuck you. Claire gets to access both, but Leon can't, dude? That's bullshit. Yeah, in Claire B, Claire can access both rooms. Both side areas, if I recall. Whatever, we can still rescue some more of Ink's ribbons, dude. Oh, never mind. There's no more. Wait. There it is. There's no little glint, which is upsetting me. I'm so upset, chat. Alright. Board her lands 4. But I hardly know her. Sorry. Did I already investigate the bag? I forgot. I think sometimes the purse has something. I might have already done it, and I forgot because I'm a big, stupid, stinky idiot. Oh, shit. Sorry. I hit the mic. But I don't think it got picked up. Didn't look like the bar went up. That's cool. I got a shock mount. A cheapo shock mount. To help prevent mic arm reverb. Mic arm vibration. for the thing that I'm doing. It's gonna be spicy. Any spicy boys in chat? Any spicy girls in chat? Oh shit, spiders. No! Get away from me. I don't like this room. You know, I will say, you know, as much as I complain about the missing content in Resident Evil 2 Remake, the missing areas and monsters and everything like that, part of me is a little grateful that I didn't have to see hyper-realistic giant spiders. So at least there's that, I guess. Jir, how is Borderlands 4 treating you? I know it has kind of a rocky fan reception, but I hope you're having fun with it, or at least some fun with it. Oh, Maisie, if you're still here, you know what you really should look into? Since you like Resident Evil 2, you should look into Kendo's Cut. I unfortunately won't be streaming it during this Back to Ghoul, or at least during this contest period, raffle period. But Kendo's Cut is exceptional, as is Kendo's Cut Uncut. Big giant spider got caught in my furnace system and made a web so big it clogged the heat and costed you $200. That's awful. I hate it. Especially because I genuinely hate spiders, so that's the worst. I can tolerate the spiders in ye old RE2 because they look big and goofy, but I still don't like it. Alright, I don't need to do shit. They're very big and goofy. And cartoony, so I can kind of tolerate it. Real spiders, though? Fucking ain't no way. Fuck no.
Leon.
That's brutal.
This bullet wound isn't making things any easier.
Quiet, Leon.
Yeah, I have arachnophobia, so I can't cope with any.
That's two I owe you.
Don't mention it.
When I was a wee baby boy. No, don't apologize. You're fine.
Found out.
I can talk about spiders, and people can talk about them.
Never mind.
I just don't want to see, like, a photo of them.
The sooner the better.
When I was a wee baby boy, like an actual wee baby boy, like around 5 or 6 years old, I saw the movie Arachnophobia on TV. You know, it's a horror comedy about poisonous spiders. But that was my introduction to the concept of poisonous spiders, and it scared the shit out of me. The idea of being bitten by a spider and getting sick. And this is coming from a kid who, like, you know, read Charlotte's Web and saw the animated Charlotte's Web and everything like that, and he was like, oh, sure, she's great. Anyways, it scared the shit out of me. So my parents, they tried to do their best, and they sat me down to explain to me how unlikely it was to be bitten by a poisonous spider, and that I had nothing to worry about. The next day, my dad was bitten by a black widow. Like, for real, for real. Like, he recovered, but he was still bitten by a black widow. So I learned two things that day. Two things from this experience when I was 5 or 6 years old. The first is, spiders are evil, and I am to be afraid of them. And two, my parents are fucking liars. And I have not liked spiders ever since. The stars aligned and whatever higher power there is like, no fam, you ain't gonna like spiders. No, sir. I don't like it. It also didn't help, too, the fact that shortly after this entire experience, I happened to be watching Tales from the Dark Side, which is a horror anthology television show. The best way to describe it is kind of like Twilight Zone or Tales from the Crypt. And it was created by George Romero and Stephen King, and there's this one episode of Tales from the Dark Side where there's this woman, she's in love with this dude, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna get married to this dude, oh my god. And the mom is like, no, you can't marry this dude, you shouldn't. If you love him, you won't marry him. And she's like, fuck you. So then they get married, and then there's a scene where, you know, she and her husband are in like the honeymoon suite at their hotel on their like wedding night or whatever, and it's outside the hotel room, and just we hear a scream from inside the hotel room. And the woman then comes out, and she's like covered in blood, and she kind of has like this 100-yard stare. And the mom happens to be outside the hotel room, and she's like, I told you shouldn't have married him. And as it turns out, that woman and her mother are horrible half-human, half-Black Widow spider people. And they eat male humans after sex. So seeing that also as a child, it's like, no, fuck spiders, fuck this shit, get this shit away from me. I'm never again. I'm tired of this. This is nonsense. I don't like it. Get it out of here. Tales from the Dark Side went hard. I actually did have like they always talk about, you know, childhood trauma from like media and whatever, and one thing that was like burned into my fucking soul is this one episode called The Cutty Black Sow that involves an alleged Scottish mythical creature called the Cutty Black Sow. And the image of it at the end of the episode gave me like nightmares for weeks as a kid. Just type into Google Tales from the Dark Side Cutty Black Sow, and imagine that you're like 5 or 6 and you see this shit on TV. It's like, oh, no. Granted, I can handle that shit now. I'm really desensitized to horror, except for spiders. Spiders are the devil. And after this tram sequence, we're going to go on a BRB, because I know the ending of Scenario B is shorter. And we're almost at the end, and it's almost been an hour. And I need to do a BRB stretch break, check on the dog, check on the kitten.
Can we do something else?
No. Tomorrow, maybe. React about your meme.
Wow, I have no words.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I think we missed the custom shotgun parts. I don't know where they are. I don't think we found them. We might have missed some small keys, chat. It's fine. It's unnecessary. We don't need them. Because I think the weapon locker gives us custom magnum parts? I think? I don't remember. Even though if I had to guess, Ye Old RE2 is probably the second most played Resident Evil game on my channel, behind Remake RE2. Like, even though I like Remake RE2 less than Ye Old RE2, I actually find it more fun, like, to like play and whatnot. That's why I kind of briefly speed ran it. So I have a disgusting amount of time in Yield RE2 or Remake RE2. Oh, never mind. Here's the fucking I thought this is where we got the flamethrower. Doesn't it get a flamethrower? Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. Time is a flat. I don't remember. My brain is mush, chat.
This is giving major Gemini energy.
Yeah. Chat, you love Gemini energy. Okay, yeah. I said I was going to do it after the tram, but let's just get to the safe room. Oh, no! God, the custom shotgun is so good. It sounds so loud. I love it. We don't really need blue herbs, but fuck it. All right, we're gonna climb this ladder, and then BRB, and then I think we have half an hour, 45 minutes of gameplay left.
We finally arrived. There must be something hidden here.
Seems like more of a Chandler.
All right, BRB. See you in a few. All right, let's crush this finale. God damn it! No! To be expected. Okay, we never need the valve handle ever again. I'm pretty sure. I'm stupid? I'm gonna have to just reorganize all that too, which is really upsetting. I don't need the weapon key for right now, so we can dump you. And I'm anal about that shit, so fuck it. Magnum bullets. Give me them shells, baby. Yeah, we got so much more ammo. Oh, fuck. Right. We do have to deal with Mr. X at least once more. No. So even though we only have 10% left in the SMG, I am going to bring it out just to get rid of it. Rid of the ammo. We'll keep the pistol and the pistol ammo just in case, and shotgun is going to be big boy shit, but I don't want to go through too much of it. Just in case we need backup ammo for the bosses. We probably won't, considering the amount of goddamn Magnum ammo I have. But we'll see. I think I was saying this earlier too. I am kind of glad that Capcom is doing this contest, which gives me a justification to go through Resident Evil during Back to Ghoul. Because it feels kind of weird to not do something that's Resident Evil related during Back to Ghoul. But at the same time, because I'm trying to be extra cautious and I'm not doing anything that's emulated for this year's Back to Ghoul, it did kind of screw up my plans, because I wanted to go through Vanilla RE1 and Vanilla RE2. Like, not DualShock, not Director's Cut. Oh, well. Yes. Oh, no. Hey. Are you gonna pay for that? This is rude. Hey, cut it out. Uh-oh. Big boy hit. Oh, fuck, I'm trapped. Alright, he's down. Not too much damage, despite the big boy hit. So we'll just dip back inside and heal and dump the SMG, and then we go fight Berkey Boy G3. I was mentioned this earlier too in Claire A, that I do find the factory map being there really silly, because by this point, you know, we've been through the entirety of the factory, so there's really no point in giving us a map, as the factory is pretty linear. Just in case. You know what? We're gonna be spicy. That should be good. We're gonna be a spicy boy, chat, and actually use the Magnum on something that is not the final boss. No! And then we're gonna get to the final boss and I'm gonna immediately regret it, probably.
Come on, let's go.
You know what, chat? I think I might actually just squeeze in Kendo's cut anyway, even though it won't count. But that'll be after I get through everything. I already did it. Yeah, but Kendo's cut is short. And Back to Ghoul's extension is my short extension, is to basically just get through the remainder of the main list plus a handful of bonuses. While removing a handful of titles from the main list. Some of the more suspect ones. No, Ada.
Can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it.
Post Back to Ghoul is gonna be weird. But it'll be fun. Besides, as unlikely as it is, there still is always the possibility that Back to Ghoul will get extended by an additional 2 months if Extra Life does well. Goss normally swoops in and does like a big dono on Extra Life Day. I'm not expecting her to, but, you know, there is a chance. And there's a chance that, you know, other people might swing by and donate to the kiddos. Plus, Kendo's cut is actually shorter than RE2. So we can beat that really fast. Comparatively speaking. Oh, what a juke. I don't know how we did that, but fuck it. Birkin, get down from there. Come on now. What was that, 10? 10 mag rounds? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, Chad. Warning, the motor has stopped due to problems with overheating.
Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
Plus also, Gino, since I'm cutting...
Or does everybody always ignore what I say?
Saving all the bonus stuff
My job to look after you.
But
for Legacy Part 2.
you'll be in danger if you stay with me.
We're gonna blitz through a lot of this much quicker, especially using the special weapons.
But I really enjoy being with you. I know I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
I got a shotgun.
Wait here for me. I'll be
Here, the shotgun. There's only 4? There's one game that's a first playthrough. And I don't remember how long it'll take me to get through Revelations 1, which I'm not a fan of. Excuse me. But there's only 4 games on the Resident Evil list that are actually kind of chunky. With 6 being the chunkiest. And those games are 4, 6 Village, and 4 Remake. But if we're using special weapons, they'll be a little faster. And 6, I'm fucking doing that shit on easy difficulty. What would be funky, Jay? That would be... Assuming internet connection is good, it's something I've considered wanting to do at some point. But for the sake of Resident Evil Legacy, I'm just going through all of them in single player. But post Resident Evil Legacy, I'm always down to do co-op in the Resident Evil games. Like, I gotta finish off some Resident Evil stuff with Seru and with Greedy. But for the purposes of Resident Evil Legacy, at least this chunk of Resident Evil Legacy, since I am on a time limit, I don't want to have to revolve the schedule around somebody else. Because I want to get as many of these done as soon as possible. Do it. I have it on PlayStation and Steam. Same with Resident Evil 6. Thank you, Jay. I don't know how many people will be competing in the raffle, but that's one of the reasons why I want to do as many of the games as possible, because each game that we do, we get an entry into the raffle. So, might as well. You know, fuck it, I'm not gonna read it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Is there anything else? Yes, shoddy shells. So hypothetically, we're gonna get 10 entries. Maybe more if they actually include past 10. It might even, like, hypothetically too, like, if emulator shit counted, then I could, like, just blitz through the entirety of the Resident Evil franchise, or as much of it as I could. And that would be even more. Yes, that's what we're doing. That's the reason why I'm doing Resident Evil Legacy, Jay, right now as opposed to January. I am a member of the Capcom Creators Program, which is basically like a stream team and like a way for Capcom to, like, get into contact with content creators and streamers and the like and all that fun stuff. And for spooky season, they announced yesterday that they are doing a raffle for the members of the Capcom Creators Program. And in order to be eligible for the raffle, members of the Capcom Creators Program need to stream / play various Resident Evil games. Modded games and fan games do not count, and me wanting to be extra cautious, despite being pro emulation, I'm not emulating anything. Each Resident Evil game that we complete gets us one additional entry in the raffle. So that is why I'm doing this now. Originally, the plan was to do Resident Evil Legacy starting on around January 1st, 2026, in the lead up to Resident Evil Requiem. My idea was to go through the overwhelming majority of the franchise in the 2 months leading up to Requiem. Solid on paper. And I had it as a sub-goal, and due to the insanity of Ghoul Guts and Q and Emu and Jack, we hit the sub-goal and we smashed it. So it was unlocked. And then Capcom announces this contest, Capcom Creators Program rather, announces this contest yesterday, and I go, well, I kind of want to be in the raffle. They're going to draw 30 names for this raffle, so 30 people can win from the Capcom Creators Program, and the prize is a collector's edition. I am not sure what game it is for. It's probably a Resident Evil game. Like if I had to guess, it's probably the Resident Evil 4 remake. But hypothetically, it could even be like collector's editions for Resident Evil Requiem. Like, that'd be cool. Master key. We didn't pick it up. So, the main Back to Ghoul list is mostly on hold. There will be detours outside of the Resident Evil franchise for like Spooky MP and for games where I received the key for it. Namely, like, I got a key for Lacerator from the devs, so we're starting that tomorrow. Doing it for at least an hour. And previously planned special streams. So like Misao, Truth, and Mad Father, us revisiting Mad Father, and Extra Life Game Day where we do Corpse Party, Blood Drive. Along with probably a bunch of other Spooky MP for Extra Life Game Day. Where's the master key? Isn't it supposed to be here? Employees only. Elevator is powered up. His power is already on. So, once this is done, and the deadline is October 29th, by the way, which is why we're focusing this now to try to get as many done as possible. Once the deadline is done, or once I'm done with all the games I have planned, which is 12 games, I am going to pivot back into the main list of Back to Ghoul. And then once we get into January-ish, we'll pivot back into doing nothing but Resident Evil games, where we'll do all the ones that I missed. Or most of the ones that I missed. There's some games that I am actually probably not going to be able to stream, to be real, to be honest with you. But we'll see. It's got to be here. I need the master key. Elevator's powered up. Oh, wait a minute. I'm fucking dumb, chat. It's fine. It's fine, chat. It's fine. The thing I interacted with is to go to the train station. We can use the elevator now. But yeah, I'm gonna prune some of the games from the main list to make it a bit more doable given the time constraints. Back to Ghoul is getting a minor extension in order to accommodate Legacy. Because I do want to get through the overwhelming majority of the main list. And then if we get extended from Extra Life, that's when I'll start diving into like more of the bonus game stuff. Yeah. No! So yeah, if you would like to see me do at least like 2 more months of spooky games, and you know somebody who would be willing to donate to Extra Life, my Extra Life campaign, where all the money goes to Children's Miracle Network hospitals to help out sick kiddos, share the link with them, and if we can raise $500, Back to Ghoul gets extended by 2 months. But we have to raise it before game day. That's also when I'll do the Quake expansions as well. Because the first few milestones for Extra Life this year for me are Quake expansions. Oh good, an aid spray I'm not gonna use. Yeah, give me that fuse case. And then when Back to Ghoul is done, whenever the fuck that is, one of the first things I'm going to... I have 2 games for sure that I want to start up even though they're going to be on the bit on the lengthier side. And that is Claire Obscure Expedition 33, because Jeff Yardo bought me a copy of it. And I really, really, really have wanted to play it since it dropped. And Ryza 1, because I've been wanting to play that for a long time. And I keep putting it off, and I'm like, fuck it, we're just going to rip the Band-Aid off and do it. And then we're going to dive into a lot of the backlog stuff and the stuff that's in progress. It's going to be exciting. That said, whenever Back to Ghoul is done, I'm gonna like detox from horror for like a month. Especially if it gets extended. Because hypothetically, if it gets extended, because Resident Evil Legacy is a thing, I won't stop doing horror games until like March. Oh, fuck! Isn't paying attention. Yeah. I will take the lab card key. Thank you. Now, I don't know what the anti-BOW sprinkler does. Oh, here's the flamethrower. That's cool. I thought it was earlier, though. Oh, yeah, give me them shells, baby. Ink's ribbon, dude. Although, of course, we are in the awkward position where I don't have any inventory space. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, giving Leon the flamethrower here makes a lot of sense. Because of the plant boys. And it's the only weapon of his that would be fire-ish. I don't want to backtrack all the way down to the elevator area. Excuse me. I can't use that just yet. We gotta register Leon. Somehow not poisoned yet. Wild. Fucking wild. God damn, dude, we have so much fucking Magnum ammo. Makes me so happy.
Yucky.
Okay. Good, the plant boys are back. Got it. Jesus Christ, we burned through all the flamethrower fuel already. Holy goddamn jumping Jesus fuck. Jay, that plant had a vagina. No. Oh, what the fuck? What a spry little boy, dude. You see that shit? What a spry little beaver. That fucking Liquor was a psychic. No. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. There's actually a little bit more of the game left than I thought. So let's go in here, kill the moth, and then one last BRB. Because JoJo's getting antsy. And then we'll raid out after we beat the game. Really? Yes! Oh, we'll be out of here within 24 hours, don't you worry, baby. And we'll raid, when we're done, we'll raid either Niku or Rio, since both of them are doing spookies. See you in a few. All right. Let's fucking go, baby. No. Weapon box key. Give it to me. Yes. Fucked up my order, but whatever, I don't care. Oh shit! Oh, sparkle. Key, room key, baby. Oh, good. Now we gotta backtrack. Although, we can make a little detour, chat. A little sexy little detour. Yeah, we're good. Uh-oh. Goodbye. Fuck it. I don't... No, we'll take one and we'll just immediately eat it. Because I'm sure I was not at full health. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I just had a brain fart, sorry. Yes. Hey, fuck off. Bazinga! His abdomen has been ripped apart. I think that's the only thing in this room, is the submachine gun ammo. I don't remember, I don't care, I want the game to be done. I gotta get to work on the thing and editing. Yes. Oh.
You murdered my husband. I know what you're looking for.
He was a monster.
You came for the G-virus, didn't you? Never take it from me. This is my husband's legacy. Now, Where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about.
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway.
No. Uh-oh. Okay, goodbye. Hey.
Rip, bozo.
I don't have a healing item. I forgot about this X encounter. Oh, good. More Magnum ammo. Holy shit. Yeah, okay. If we ever do Leon B again, or whenever I do Leon B again, I can just go ham with the Magnum, because we have way more than enough. Way more. Okay. For funsies, why not? We'll obviously swap when we get to, like, the bosses, but we might as well have some fun. As we escape. I think the SMG, it would have been better if SMG ammo was, like, scattered throughout. You know? It's a bit silly that you can only get an extra clip for it on scenario B, and it's given to you, like, right at the end of the game. When you don't... I mean, you could hypothetically just use it on G5, but, you know. Excuse me. At that point, you're just using, you know, you got a rocket launcher, mag ammo, and all sorts of other shit.
Run!
Ada!
Ada, no!
Ada!
She'll be fine.
Bro, how do they do that?
Okay, goodbye.
Leon,
Bro really said,
please, escape.
No. We're a team. I can't just leave you behind.
I'm just a woman. You fell in love with you. Nothing more.
Ada. No.
I do prefer this fake Ada death scene to The one from Leon A. And the one used in the remake. Where she falls a bajillion feet and somehow survives. I will always remember you. And simp for you for the next 20 some odd years. There's not a lot of enemies. I don't even really know if I'll get to use the SMG, but we're going to. Oh no!
Leon, you made it.
Claire, is that you? Where are you?
I can see you on the monitor, but never mind that right now. Leon, you have to go back and get Sherry for me. I left her in the security office. Please, you must save her.
Wait a second. What are you gonna do? Where are you going?
I still have a few loose ends to take care of. I'm counting on you.
Hello? Claire, are you there?
No.
Claire! Security office?
Yeah, I know where that is. Quantum platform, let's go. Anybody proceeding to the quantum platform? Rochi, you love quantum platforms. That's why they call you Quantum Platform Rochi. Also, we're going to be getting the, shit. We're going to be getting, one of the best ending lines to a video game ever. I realize I'm hyping that up way too much. And I'm sure some people will disagree with me. Followed by, again, in my opinion, the single greatest end credits song of all time. It is perfect. I adore it. It's great. The only other line for me that compares is, it's not really the final line, but it could be kind of considered a final line. It's from Resident Evil 3.
Sherry? I've come to get you out of here. Claire's waiting for you.
I also, and again, like I was saying in the last stream when we got to this part in Scenario A, this track might be my favorite in the entirety of Resident Evil 2. It's definitely my favorite escape track. Like self-destruct escape track. It is a bop. Although the ones made for Resident Evil 2 Remake aren't a slouch either. I believe I need at least 2 inventory slots free.
Just rest here. Claire should be back soon.
Platform key. Give me inks ribbons, dude. Yeah, that should be good. We really don't need the SMG, but again, I want to use it. If I recall, I think instead of ammo, if you pick up the SMG with your scenario A character, the other character can also get an SMG. Kind of. I mean, it's entirely unnecessary, but yeah, it would make it much easier if you were aiming for it. But I mean, the same thing applies for just any emulator, really. Like, you could save state your way through a lot of games for higher rank. One of these days, I will do this. Get an S rank in RE2 on stream. Ye old RE2 without save something. Time is the big thing. It depends on the game. I think RE2 is without saves. Also first aid sprays. You're not allowed to use first aid sprays. I've done it when I was a wee baby boy. It's honestly, from what memory serves, it's not too bad. You just have to skip a lot of shit. I believe it's 2.5 hours for Resident Evil 2. Whereas it's 3 hours for Resident Evil 1. I've never done it for RE3, because RE3 is much harder, if I remember correctly. I did do it for Code Veronica, which was a slog, and I did it for the trophy. Oh good, we're getting... Okay, the SMG was a bad idea. We'll save it for our Berkey boy. Oh good, we only needed 2 Magnum rounds to do it. It's hilarious, dude. Hey, fuck you. Fuck you. Give me that rocket launcher.
I was today years old when I found this out.
Game over.
Additionally, if I recall, you can't even really pause the game because the timer continues when the game is paused. So it's just, you have to do it in one sitting. If I recall correctly. Yeah, we were way overstocked. Holy shit, dude. I could have used so much Magnum ammo earlier. This always happens every game. Resident Evil 2 Remake, if I recall correctly, Tyrant takes a lot more mag ammo. At least on hardcore, anyway. Which is kind of my preferred way to play RE2 Remake.
It's giving Sigma.
No, you. Hey, get off of me. Get the fuck off. did just remember something, though. Resident Evil 1 Remake is going to have fucking One Dangerous Zombie enabled, and that's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. No, Crimson Heads are enabled by default. One Dangerous Zombie is Forest Sprayer, but he has a vest of grenades. And if you shoot him, he explodes, and you get a game over. Crimson Heads are fine. I ain't got no issue with Crimson Heads. I wish they were in more games.
Sherry's unconscious.
I have the antidote. If I give it to her.
Claire, what's happening?
Not now. Come on, Sherry, wake up. Wake up. Please wake up. Claire? Where am I?
It worked!
Oh, Sherry.
It worked!
You're gonna be okay. Thanks, Claire.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning. Goodbye, Ada.
Oh no!
What was that?
This is gonna be easy. Oh, I can't talk to him. We're way too stocked. I'm gonna just use the submachine gun after the rocket launcher. Fuck it, YOLO. Oh no.
What's wrong?
This train will detonate.
The door won't open.
Oh no. It's basically just a DPS check. Should be fine. I've never done it with the SMG before, but it should be fine. And then watch we die here. Nope, there we go. It's fine. We did it. It fucked Birkin.
This video is giving epic sauce.
And we can just sit back and watch the ending.
Warning, warning. The self-destruct system has been activated. Each train compartment will detonate sequentially. Repeat, each train compartment will detonate sequentially.
Claire! Stop the train!
I can't. The door to the control room is locked.
Oh no, Birkin's alive.
What is this, Stay back?
This is not good.
Leon, where are you?
Wonderful.
Sherry? What are you doing? We have to stop the train, right? I can do it. But come and get me. I'm right here. Which one's the right switch? Maybe this one?
Sherry!
Leon! Ah! I can't hold on.
Push the switch over there!
Got it! Finally, the exit.
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
Where's Claire? Claire? Claire!
Right here. Claire!
I guess we all made it.
They just won't quit. Come on, we have to get out of here. Run!
All right, best line coming up. Followed by the best song.
Oh, it's finally over. Sherry, you look terrible.
No worse than you, Claire.
Come on, time to leave.
Now? What's wrong? Is something following us?
We have to go. We don't have any time to waste.
Go? Where?
Hey, it's up to us to take out Umbrella.
Fuck yeah. I love that line. I love this ending. And I love this song. It's the best. It's the hypest shit, dude. This is the hypest shit. It will never be surpassed. It's the best, Gino. That's perfect. That's fitting. I occasionally... Excuse me. Sorry about that. I don't remember if it's in my current rotation, but I do frequently have this as oh, Jennifer Dale, not Hale. I'm stupid. Okay. I do usually have this in my rotation for BRB music and starting soon, because I love it. And I make sure it has the fucking "It's up to us to take out Umbrella." You got it. All right, baby. Hey, we got an A. We were 38 minutes faster. It's all Gucci. I wasn't aiming for rank. Oh! We got the SMG and the Gatling gun anyway. Cool. Neat. 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 So let's get this bad boy saved. Okay, chat. Oh, you can play another scenario if you make a new save. This is Extreme Battle Mode. That's exclusive to the DualShock version of Resident Evil 2. And subsequent re-releases. I forgot that this is a fresh file, so this would pop out. Except for the N64 version. N64 version does not have Extreme Battle Mode. Let's slap it all the way down to 15. Yep, there we go. EX Battle, baby. You can play another scenario if you make new save data. I didn't realize we'd get Hunk as well. Tofu, we gotta go through the game, like, with an A rank, I think, like, 4 more times. I think. I'm never doing Hunk and Tofu on stream. That shit's just a giant fucking pain in the ass. Yeah, original will slap Hunk down here as well. Anything else? No. All right. Anyways, Renzi, thank you so much for the raid, and thank you all for stopping by. I will be back at some point tomorrow. Time is a bit up in the air because I need to figure out what, if I'm doing the recycling thing with my dad or not. But tomorrow will be Laceration, Phasmophobia for a little bit, and Resident Evil 3. So, stay tuned. In the meantime, I'm going to send y'all on over to the #1 Ada fan I know, Niku Naps, who is streaming Detention, which is a game I streamed the other day. Y'all take care of yourselves, stay safe, be excellent to each other. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I can catch y'all next stream. Ta-ta, farewell, goodbye!
I got a shotgun. Stop playing hard.